Was the Black Death a result of biological warfare? Welcome back to TimeFrame, where we explore the intriguing intersections of history and mystery. Today, we're diving into one of the most devastating pandemics in human history, the Black Death. This catastrophic event swept through Europe in the 14th century, claiming millions of lives and leaving an indelible mark on society. But what if I told you that some historians and researchers believe this epidemic could have been a result of biological warfare? Let's unravel this theory together. The Black Death, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, arrived in Europe in the year 1347. It spread like wildfire, decimating populations and altering the course of history. But how did it spread so rapidly? While it is widely accepted that fleas on rats played a significant role, there are whispers of a more sinister cause. Some theorists suggest that this catastrophe could have been the result of intentional acts of warfare. To understand this theory, we need to travel back to the time of the Black Death. The backdrop of the 14th century was one of conflict and power struggles. The Mongol Empire had just reached its peak, and many nations were engaged in battles for territory and dominance. The use of disease as a weapon was not entirely unheard of. Historical records indicate that armies sometimes resorted to poisoning wells or using infected corpses to spread illness among their enemies. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the biological warfare theory comes from the Siege of Kaffa, a port city on the Black Sea. In the 1340s, the Mongols besieged Kaffa. According to accounts, as the siege dragged on, the Mongols began to suffer from a plague outbreak. In a desperate attempt to weaken the city, they reportedly catapulted the bodies of their plague-ridden soldiers over the city walls. This act may have unleashed the deadly bacteria within Kaffa, allowing it to spread to the unsuspecting population. As the plague spread from Kaffa to other parts of Europe, it was said to travel along trade routes, with infected individuals and goods moving from port to port. But was this merely a coincidence? Some researchers argue that the method of transmission and the timing of the outbreak suggest a more calculated approach. The theory posits that the Mongols may have been using the plague as a weapon, intentionally infecting their enemies while also facing their own plight. However, it is essential to consider the counter-arguments. Many historians maintain that the spread of the Black Death can be attributed to natural causes rather than deliberate actions. The conditions of the time, including overcrowded cities, poor sanitation, and lack of medical knowledge, created a perfect storm for the disease to flourish. The rapid spread of the plague may have been a result of these environmental factors, rather than a calculated move in a game of war. While the biological warfare theory is compelling, it remains a subject of debate. It raises profound questions about the nature of warfare and humanity's capacity for destruction. The Black Death serves as a reminder of the fragility of human life and the lengths to which people may go in the pursuit of power. As we reflect on this tragic chapter in history, it's crucial to approach it with a balanced perspective. The Black Death reshaped societies, economies, and cultures, leaving a legacy that echoes through time. Whether it was a result of biological warfare or a natural disaster, its impact is undeniable. Thank you for joining us today on TimeFrame as we explored the complex narratives surrounding the Black Death and the intriguing theory of biological warfare. If you found this topic fascinating, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more engaging historical content. We love hearing from you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.